Gaming. Godly Snack already waiting in the chat. Says Final Fantasy Friday. Can't wait. Well, guess what? You do not have to wait. Here we go. When we last left our brave adventures, we had already gotten the Earth and the Fire Crystal, which means it is high pass time that we head. I gotta use the controls again. That we head for the Ooh, not the right button. Can't remember the controls. I've been playing with the Switch for the whole week, and now like I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Alright. Which button was it for the map? It was what, select and no, start and A or start and X? Start and up? Up and start? I don't remember. Oh, well, whatever. Welcome to the stream. Let's do this. So we are at Crescent Lake here, and we've just gotten the Fire Crystal, and our next plan of attack is going to be to go and get the airship, because we want to get our class upgrades, and we can't get those until we can fly, because we can't make it to Bahamut, I don't believe. I mean, we can sail over by his islands, but we can't get off the boat because we don't have a dock. So we're gonna get back in our boat here. The place we need to go to get the airship is the ice cavern, and the ice cavern's actually really close to here. It's on the same continent. It's just north of where we just got the blast crystal, but we can't get there from here. We need to head a little bit farther north. There should be another dock right here. And from here, we're going to get to a different river. And we're going to take this river, hopefully, all the way to where we're going. I think it's this way. This looks right. And we got white crocodiles and red piranhas. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. So how you doing tonight, Godly Snack? You having a good night? Wonder how far we can get in Final Fantasy tonight. I don't think we'll be able to... I think we could theoretically beat the game, but I don't think we could beat the game and do all the side dungeons. So if we're planning on doing the bonus dungeons, I think we're going to be... you know, finishing this next week probably. I think we need to just keep going around farther. Yeah, okay, there's a... Alright, so you see that cave over there on the right side of the screen? That's actually one of the bonus dungeons. So there are 4 bonus dungeons hidden throughout the world that were added in like the Game Boy Advance or the anniversary editions of the game. And we actually have the speed up button for this, so we can, you know, that's our one hope for being able to get through this tonight, is that we can actually speed up the game. We have a lot of benefits as far as like the tedium for this game over our Dragon Quest we've been doing. One, we can save anywhere. So we can throw down a save and not have to worry about going all the way back to the king. 2, we're actually playing this one on an emulator because I didn't have my PSTV ready when it was time to start it. So even though I could have played this on the PSTV, I didn't have the correct cable for it yet. Oh, okay, this could be bad. These guys, the cockatrices can stone us. The mummies can paralyze us. Yeah, so we've already got one person turned to stone. Oh, the mummies can put us to sleep. Alright, so we want to try and just put an end to this before it starts. don't know that that'll do much. The red mage doesn't do that much damage. Okay, good. Thankfully they don't have much health. Gotta get used to these big numbers too. We're getting like 2,000 gil a fight. Even at the very end of Dragon Quest 1, we weren't getting those kind of numbers. Alright, so we did pick up Stona. We can fix that. We also picked up 99 potions. And we can run. There's a run button. Lots of quality of life features here. Now, when we get to Final Fantasy II, we're probably gonna, from here on, I'm gonna try and not use the emulator. Now that we got the PSTV working, we can do Final Fantasy II on there. Final Fantasy III I have on Steam. Final Fantasy IV we should be able to do on the PSTV. Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Oh, whoa. Watch your health there. Same kind of deal. So, like, going forward after this one, I don't think we're going to have to do any more emulation. So, anyways, there's not much to talk about for this. We're mostly just kind of pushing on through this dungeon and getting to the end of it. So, let's find something else to talk about tonight. Let's see. What's been going on? I mean, the thing on my mind right now is that we beat Dragon Quest last night, so Dragon Quest 2 is on the horizon. But that's not very Final Fantasy. This actually isn't a bad place to level up. So that right there is the stone that we need to get the airship. You'll notice there's cracked ice all around it. Right here we can fight dark wizards. I believe this is a battle tile. Ooh, clothes, right? A flame sword. Which we can put on our red mage. Didn't catch the rest of DQ stream. Really enjoyed the last fight. Didn't think I'd make it for the second time. Yeah. Yeah. I almost had him the first try. Was so close. I mean, we were really like 1 or 2 hits from beating him on that first attempt. It just didn't work out. So as we go to try and get to the floater, which is the levistone, or whatever, depending on the translation, the thing that will make our ship fly, and we fall down a hole. And so now we're in, I guess, like the 3rd level down at this point. So we've got these icy spike floors here, and they're kind of like lava. They hurt you a little bit when you step on them, but they're kind of like lava. You can kind of ignore that because they don't hurt that much. Flame sword's gonna do some work in here. Remoraz. It's like a freaking Onkeg. This area is pretty big here, and we got these spiky floors, but there's only so many things that you really need to go to. You have this room up here with 2 chests, and a white dragon. That once again, I believe is a battle tile. I think this dragon is guarding the chest, basically. We'll test that because we're gonna have to. Okay, there's ice armor. So the volcano had ice brand and the fire armor, and this place has the fire sword and the ice armor, which we can put on, and it's basically identical. It's just different element. Once again, the monk is just better without equipping stuff, so don't. And yeah, see, when we step here, it's gonna be the white dragon again. This time, 2 of them. The white dragons have the AoE, like, frost breath attack or whatever. It's about the only thing to watch out for there. Generally, they go down pretty fast. We're getting so much money in here. Which is good because things cost a lot of money. Alright, so we got that, and we're gonna head down, and I believe on the left side, I think? It's been a little while since we've done this one. There's another room with chests down here, though. And a fair number of them, too. I think there's a lot of money down here. Go ahead and speed through this fight a little bit. Okay, I forgot about that attack. The Dark Wizards have a little bit of a nuke. But they're pretty much glass cannons. Alright, let's use our life spell here. Life costs 20 MP, so try and avoid using it all the time. Don't be dumb like me. This way. And then left. Right? No? Down here somewhere, isn't it? We'll find it. Maybe it's further down. This looks promising. Here we go. So 7,900, 9,900. Like all the money down. Look at all this money. Winter wolves, they're pretty fast. Their basic attack doesn't hit that hard, but the ice storm is what you gotta hope they don't do. Because if all of them ice storm, that would be really bad. I believe they're weak to fire though? Yeah, look at that. We got a ton of gil in here. And then the stairs to the next area should be to the right. We're getting some good levels and some good money in here. So, I mean, we have to be here to get the airship, but it's still useful. I have blood bones. Let's see how strong these guys are. Spider and the red mage can one-shot them. Don't seem to do much damage with their regular attacks. And they should be weak to Dia. So big. Alright. Ether. And the trick is, like, if you remember, when we were on that other floor, there was no way for us to walk onto the floater. Every single approach to it would end up walking over a cracked tile, which would drop us down below. There was no way we could get to it. But if we were to fall from the floor above it and land in that center, well, that's a different story, right? More money. Remember, I think we want to go in here. Oh, well, I fell down the hole before I got the chests. That's a little unfortunate. I don't remember what was in those chests, but anyways, this is the boss that's guarding the floater, or whatever they call it in this version. The Evil Eye. The Evil Eye is not that hard. He has a gaze attack, which does a little bit of damage, and we can basically one-shot him. And on top of that, he gives 800 XP and 3,000 gil. And you fight him every time you step on this tile. So you could, like, if you really want to farm, this is a pretty easy way to do it. It's just a guaranteed fight against an easy enemy that gives lots of rewards. And whenever you're done, you can grab the lava stone or floater, depending on which version of the game you're playing. Yeah, the Evil Eye, I mean, it has some good abilities, but the big thing here is just that it's so easy to kill. It has like 150 hit points. So it usually doesn't even get to act before you just annihilate it. So if you ever feel like you're a little weak and you're at this point in the game, just do this. And we got a couple levels. Alright, but I'm gonna keep moving. We don't need that. Alright, we got some undead here. Alright, we're back on this floor again. This time, let me avoid the obvious crack in the floor and pick up those chests. sleeping bag, the ice shield. Which once again is the equivalent to the flame shield. Looks like the red mage can't use it. And we can leave. Now that we got that, we can go get the airship. That doesn't actually give us the airship right away, but that was what we needed to get the airship. To get the airship, to actually get the airship, we need to head to the desert, which is where it is. And we just couldn't actually make it fly without the Levistone. Remember, there it is. And so if you look up on the map up there, just straight north from us right now, there's that big desert area. That's where we need to head. And we'll be back here again once we are ready to do the bonus dungeons, because like I said, there's one right there. The map's fairly decent. I'd say it's about the same size as the Dragon Quest map. I don't know the actual comparison. I don't know why I can't remember. There it is. Alright, where is the dock to get to that desert? I'm trying to see where we actually parked the boat on that continent. I don't see it, do you? Like, we're headed back to our boat now, but once we get there, where do we actually get off the boat over there? It may be by that town. I don't think we have the name of places we haven't been. Yeah. I think it might be here, perhaps. Because this is where we need to go. We're gonna come over here, get our boat, and come up here and see if there's a dock here. Because we need to get into here. We'll figure it out. Okay, and if you haven't played the game before and don't just magically know to go to the ice cavern or go to the desert or whatever, there are people in different towns that give you like hints as to what to do. Like unlike Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy 1, I've beaten pretty thoroughly. When we get to some of the other ones that I don't know as well, like Dragon Quest 2 is actually a good example of that. I've beaten Dragon Quest 2 before, but I don't remember much about it. So I certainly don't remember what order to do what in. So when we get to that one, we'll probably be doing a lot more of like your standard blind kind of playthrough where you're going to the towns and talking to the people and trying to figure out what they want and where we gotta go and what the hint is for where to whatever. I've beaten Final Fantasy 1 so many times, I'm like, okay, and now we do this, and now we do that, you know, for the most part. And be kind of like more like what we're doing right now in Persona 1, where it's like, I don't know what I mean. Now we're in... Actually, that's another thing in Persona 1, I still haven't figured out how to get out of the school. I gotta figure that out before the next time we're supposed to play it. So we play Persona 1 on Monday, right? So sometime this weekend, I need to boot up Persona 1 and figure out how the hell to get out of the school, because I couldn't figure out how to leave last time at the end of the stream. I was just like, I don't know how to leave, we'll figure it out next time. Okay. Can't seem to bring the map up. Must be doing the wrong button combination. There it goes. Alright, just a little bit farther up. Unlike a lot of Final Fantasies, you can't just like run into the ground and get off. You have to find a place to dock. Wasn't there a place to dock around here? I thought. I mean, it shows the places on the map though, like you can see them. You can see the docks. And I'm not seeing one anywhere on this continent. There's not one there either. What am I missing here? I know we gotta go to the desert, but maybe I'm forgetting something else. Look closer. I don't remember what these different towns necessarily are. Maybe. Oh wait. Can't we? Let me go around the other side. Like a river that we can sail onto and become the canoe or something? That doesn't make sense, does it? Maybe it does. I don't remember. Let's just circle the continent till we find a place we get off.